Alright, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Hajime no Ippo, episode 45.
Okay.
Alright,
so
yeah.
Ippo has scored another victory. That means he's that much closer to fighting Date Eiji.
Indeed.
Date.
Psyche and him had a really cool conversation at the end where Ippo told him how he was able to defeat him by figuring out his rhythm and timing it properly. But we have our wholesome boy Umezawa, who has been cheering him on.
He is
now
helping
his mom out with the with the shop, and it's just so good to see like Ippo in this place again. After having him go through the stuff with his mom. So now it's just the next stage of the tournament.
Yep.
Yeah. Anything you're looking forward to seeing?
What am I looking forward to seeing? I am looking forward to seeing eventually. I know that that's not for this tournament, but eventually I'm looking forward to seeing some more fights with Takamura.
Ooh, Takamura.
Yeah.
Takamura. Sure.
Yes.
But
because he's got that world championship eventually.
So y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Now.
Get the life, 時間はそんなにないぜ。それが start away. I want this only. 探し求めるあの昨日の光の中で降り続くて夜も続いてどらずに頼むよとめ何みをにあてになれだWhy きっとこのまま trans continue.
There's a part where it goes Jibun Mo, and I always want to go Jibun Mo. Sakai ga senadore ni wa sora. Oh my god. All right, second match.
He's gonna watch Date's match, maybe?
That was weird. When they showed the stands, there was like no one in the stands.
They cleared out the area. Takamura was just like, alright, scoot.
Volg Zangief.
Zangief had the moment of clarity.
Yes.
Oh, Suzuki.
Oh. Whoa! The White Fang. Better make sure they don't come anywhere near. Okay, what are the styles of these two?
I mean, clearly, the one that has the face most resembling a high schooler is going to win this match.
Oh! Whoa!
Okay.
Whoa! Yeah, I think that was a jab. Whoa! Oh, he switched up styles! And now he's clinching. Oh! Oh! That's a little dirty! Oh, dang!
Well, sorry, you don't have the hair color or design necessary.
Wow!
She's just gonna take it.
Oh. Meaning that this is all expected here.
Uh-huh. And that's like way on his toes.
Maybe it's not, though. Okay.
Is that the thing? He just takes the hits.
This is just a good fight, like 1v1, like, let's go. Oh. His eyes are so blue, they're so...
I crush your head like sparrow's egg between
thighs. Yeah. I think he just set him off pace, basically, from that one jab all in the beginning.
Whoa! Oh!
I think that's it!
That looks painful.
Oh! Oh, now he's just...
He's a sandbag.
Yeah! That's actually really smart. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, shoot, he's gonna kill him!
If he dies, he dies.
I think he's dead. Holy crap! I heard like spine like stuff. I like how he's meant to look like Ippo a little bit. Can you see that?
Yeah, with a bit of Sendo mixed in there.
Yeah. But
I mean, he has red hair and blue eyes.
No, but
interesting.
Did you see that? Yeah. Yeah. Warped and mangled.
Yeah.
Torn, deformed. Hey, Kimura! Well done, well done. Oh, crap. But that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna build up Volg by having him beat people like Aoki or Kimura before he faces Ippo.
No, because they're in different weight.
Oh, they are?
Classes. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Come on, Aoki.
That's right. The ultimate technique.
Oh! He just squatted and then went to an uppercut! What is that move?
It seems like
that's so stupid!
Guy.
But see, that's the thing. I know they're in different weight classes. But it's still the same tournament. It's just having different versions of
for
it.
Each weight class.
Yeah, probably. Oh, right. It's Mashiba that's made it feel like it's across. Yeah.
Right. There we go. I would expect nothing less.
I love how if you look at just the top, like, half of Takamura's torso and stuff, like you look at his chest, shoulders, and neck, he looks like the biggest, like, meat cake, like, just guy. And then you look at the rest of him, and this guy's an inverted triangle. He's got, like, he skips leg day. Like, at least it looks like he does whenever he's out with just social, like... like he's all neck and shoulders. Oh, wow. Wow.
Wait. Wow.
That's hilarious. It's like his song, basically. Yeah, here we go.
It's the last notes of a harbor. And it's gonna be about Takamura. No.
Just sit tight. It's over. Oh my god. Wow. See? Look, he has no legs. It's So in his mind, he's like beating someone to death, like with his...
Because you were just going crazy to a song with a music video by someone that Ippo beat in lightweight.
No! The 5th time. Oh.
Yeah.
Nice talking about dreams, yeah.
Meanwhile, Takamura's just, you know...
Ah! We gotta have the Three Stooges being themselves, exactly. That's great. They're letting out their stress and their, you know, their, it's, what are those? Oh my god! Oh my god! This is like that side quest in an RPG.
Where like I would expect this to be an OVA, like filler episode almost.
Part 2. That can't be perfected, Alki. It's. Whoa!
The animators are spending so much time on your one punch.
Holy crap! Ah! Your fist, bro. You should get that looked at just in case. Oh. Oh.
Oh boy.
But he's running home too. Like he's got it. Like oh, that he was quitting. Oh.
Maybe he was bullied a bunch and they moved around a bunch because of it. And now he's found a place where he feels he belongs.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You're a more confident person. Exactly. You can do this anywhere.
Yep.
Oh, that's so exciting. He'll be able to go to a different gym.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But they'll be able to like see him like a year from now.
I mean, yes, but when have they ever denied that?
Oh no.
You get to be in the ring with Takamura.
Oh no.
You get to fight all of us.
Oh no.
Oh man. Well,
I knew it. Try to stay alive. Dead. Watch out for anomalies. Hey, he's not wearing a helmet either.
what?
What the heck? Whoa! Woo! Oh, and he took it. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, it's so inspirational. Yeah. Oh, and down.
All right, now back to Takamura.
Yep. Rinse, repeat. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, Ippo's gonna. Oh.
Go.
Nice. Oh! Nice, the Volg parallel there. Was that a jab, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, playing the ED, yeah.
Oh.
Oh no, here it is, the liver blow, yep. Just like he showed him. And the pivot, yep. Yep. Oh. Oh. connection there. That. And they're just like, it's beautiful.
Now it's back to Takamura.
Now he's gonna cry because he's so thankful. Yeah. Oh no!
He's gonna swallow it.
Not in the ring! Okay. Aoki saved the day. Dude, but look at him, now he's packing!
Yep.
Yeah!
Nice.
And then, that one. Yeah, 2 hands for that one. Oh. You're gonna do just fine, buddy.
Yep.
You're gonna do just fine. That's awesome.
Awesome.
Hey, that's a good shot right there. That's a shot.
And over the open or the ED.
Yep.
Bit, yeah.
Just imagine him like a year older with like 10 extra pounds on him, maybe, you know?
Oh yeah.
And just like, whew, you know, ready to go. Like, oh. All right. Well, we were introduced to a new boxer who they're definitely setting up for like a future encounter with Ippo.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Well, he's they said he's the next fight for Ippo, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they were calling that before the fight was over. Right. Meaning that I know they were saying that one of them will be the next one there, but in a way, the way we were being presented to it made it seem like it's like, yeah, you see that guy, Volg?
So you see the guy with the buzz cut dark hair and, you know, black or brown eyes or whatever? Sure. Now you see the guy with the red sort of mussed up hair and the light blue eyes.
That looks like a high schooler, you know?
Yeah.
That's
the guy that's gonna win. Yeah.
What was he, like the amateur world champion or something like that?
I believe so.
Or he was an amateur world champion.
Or the other guy was the amateur world champion.
Yeah, something like that.
I can't remember.
I'll go back and check. Oh, this was a good episode. This had a whole lot of everything we love about Ippo in it.
Yeah, and the thing is that, like, I mean, other than the fight that Volg had with you know, the
Suzuki.
other guy.
Suzuki,
that's right. This didn't really have much boxing.
They had
did
actually have quite a bit of boxing.
It actually did have quite a bit of boxing, even though it wasn't about Ippo boxing. And I guess that's what I'm trying to get at, is that they keep reaffirming what makes Ippo such a great show. It's not about the boxing, right? Mm-hmm. And because the boxing is great, but it's about the characters that make the boxing mean something, right? And they reaffirmed that here with Barfmichi, you know, and with Ippo. In some really great ways, and even with Volg, like this isn't the kind of show that would just have someone be all like, you know, Russian stereotype, you know, if he dies, he dies. You know,
right.
This is propaganda kind of a thing, you know.
Yeah.
Instead, they have that, but then, there's something to this, right? You know, he's not proud of what just happened, right?
Yep.
And it almost feels like that wasn't something he was maybe in control over, even. Like, it happened again. Crap, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited for that fight.
Yeah, they built him up properly.
That was really
very
good. Like, because it wasn't just his boxing capabilities. It was him as a person.
Yeah.
Even though there's still a lot of mystery there, so we're looking forward to, you know, hearing more. And then everything that happened with, I feel terrible calling him Barfmichi, but Yamada. Yamada and Ippo and Takamura and everybody, that was really good because it showcased focused on Yamada, but it also focused on Takamura and Ippo in some interesting ways where it's, you know, how they deal with the pressure of their profession.
Sure.
And also that like Takamura, as much as he can be kind of a numbskull. A numbskull, that's
a good word for it.
It's a good word because
it's
sometimes
to it.
Literal, but also
but he's been pummeled a bit, so his skull is probably pretty numb to certain things.
Yeah. But the idea that even he cared about Yamada in his own way.
Yes.
Right? Even if he's like, you know, wouldn't let him say that, you know, he's a friend or whatever, you know.
Right. Yeah. Takamura acknowledges effort.
Right.
So when people come in to their gym and they basically talk a lot of, you know, whatever, and he's just like, good one. Like, I'll put you through the ringer and see how much talk you have left.
You're talking about how awesome you are
Yeah,
to me.
Sit down. I know who's awesome in the room, and it's not you. Like, as long as I'm in the room, you have to talk. You have to have a big game in order to talk that up. So then
you gotta be big, long schlong Ippo over here.
Yeah, that's the only person I talk up ever is just him with regards to his elephant trunk. Yeah. So in this case, we have Yamada here, who, when he sees him take these hits and stuff, when he sees him move with his physicality, he's like, "Look at this guy. You'd think he wasn't a pre-debut rookie or what have you."
Yep.
Like, he's got actual moves. He's got some stuff. And everyone else is like, yeah. And so they're acknowledging his growth. But they also still want to give him those little, like, those little moments of a senpai to rookie kind of,
the kind
memories.
The kind of stuff that didn't stick as well with Ippo because he so quickly demonstrated how good he was. But they still did.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah.
And having that little moment of where, we realize for Ippo that this is something that means a lot to him as well. Like, this is something that really moved him in a lot of ways, seeing, how far Yamada had grown and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And he steps into the ring and gives him a lesson, essentially, which is hilarious, because if it had been like anything else, like, it would have been like, okay, you like, that makes more sense. But a body blow when they're sparring like that, like, oh man, that's gonna hurt. Like, that's gotta leave a mark.
Oh yeah, especially from Ippo.
Yeah, but then you think about Ippo and the fact that when he came back after, that time when he was, taking care of his mom, and he needed to be kind of reinitiated back into things, and he basically just went all out with Takamura, and Takamura kicked the snot out of him.
Yep.
It brought him to tears, because he's like, this is my home. Right. And now we have Yamada here, who's basically saying, I'm going to go find a new home. But that's okay. You guys will always be my brothers. You guys will always be right here. Yep. Like, that's special, because that character, Yamada, came into this story with a host of other people who are all hopefuls, and we're all going to do this thing. And he took on the nickname of Barfamichi and just soldiered on through it.
That's right.
The idea that he barely was able to do road work, back in the day. And now he's running home after, drinking and stuff with the guys out there. Yep. It's just like... And it feels very Body Improvement Club style, like, yes, Barfamichi, fight on, fight on.
And also, here's another thing to point out. So, even though we didn't really see it, we just heard the echoing thuds from when he was in the ring with Takamura.
Yes!
And Takamura sent him bodily flying.
As he should, with like 50 pounds on him, probably.
Right. Oh yeah.
Easily.
That wasn't on the first punch.
No, that was like the 6th punch or something.
Yeah. Now maybe those first punches were Takamura sort of
jab, jab,
setting up his combo, right?
Right.
For the finisher, right?
Right.
But still, he took those.
Just saying.
And he may have been unconscious before those happened.
No, I don't think he knocked him unconscious, because he was intentionally trying to go for the blocks or the head, so the head's protected, so it's not going to
I'm sure he was on the defensive completely, of just like, okay, I hope I survive this. But still, the fact that he did stuff like that, you know, because that's something that a lot of people can't say, right? In this show.
For sure.
So it's...
Yeah. So with the boxing, though, just to give some mention to this, they set up a character, though. I kind of want to go on a little bit of a limb here with Volg Zangief. Like, his name in and of itself just feels like a meme, because it's like, I am Volg Zangief. But then you look at his demeanor, his face, his countenance, the voice that I think would come out of this guy doesn't make me think of Volg Zangief. If anything, it makes me think of, I'm Volg Zangief.
Right. And the quiet soul kind of a thing.
Yes, a quiet soul who you fear their calm man's wrath kind of thing. And it's like they don't really have an in between. They have to they have to switch on the beast mode. Basically, they go hunter killer with their wolf instincts kick in.
And I want to see why.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. This is the kind of thing that I expected from Otsuma. Like,
sure.
Because military man, you get in, and then maybe it gets to the point where you're like, this is a battle, not a match, right?
Right.
You know, and then you just destroy the person, right?
Right.
So the fact that he thinks this way, the fact that he feels this way, the fact that there's that programming in his head, that's not something that just happens. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to mean actual, like, combat, right?
Right.
It could be, like, street fights or things like that. Maybe something similar to what, you know, Takamura had or whatever. Who knows, right?
Yeah.
But what this basically communicates to me is that it wasn't just fights, because in the case of, like, say, Takamura, right, you know, he was the delinquent, the thug, you know, and he did, you know, and he fought and he was really good at it, right, and then he got picked up and brought into boxing. But this seems like the kind of a thing where you are in real danger, where basically you're up against either overwhelming odds, right, or you're in a situation where someone is expected to die.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And because of that, you need to go animal, right? Because that's all that there is. And then hopefully when it all settles down, when the smoke clears and the red fades, you're still alive.
Yeah, the connotation of him being the white fang or the wolf or what have you, this is something interesting that I didn't think about until now, was if you think about once the match was kind of over and the ref started to step in, I think the reason why he couldn't let go was because he bit in, and once he bites, basically, his fangs are in deep, and he can't let go. Right. It's not a thing of where he doesn't want to.
Biting and clamping down.
Biting and just got him, and then when that is in,
Yeah, it's like those wolves, or like the guard dogs. Like the video of the guard dog, and the dude's like showing off the guard dog, and he's like in a bunch of like padded stuff, and he tells the guard dog, like, you know, basically like protect this person kind of a thing, and then he pulls a rubber knife on him, and the dog just jumps onto his arm and is clamped down on his arm, and he's lifting his arm. The dog is in the air, and it's just hanging on,
stuck in there. You could swing your arm around, the dog would merry-go-round with you. Yeah,
that's. Whew, boy.
Yeah. But what I see also in that is that if he was the amateur world champ, is that this kid is hungry. So to go along anymore with the wolf kind of mouth bite analogy, is that when someone has hunger for a specific thing, when they have, I would say, an overwhelming drive that goes dangerously close to obsession, there's this like there's this tenacity where you get a taste, basically. You're like addicted to the experience of not just going after the thing, but like biting down and like what that tastes like.
Sure.
So
you want to know what it tastes like.
Yeah, exactly. So so what I'm thinking we've got here is we've got a story of where this guy was a dreamer.
Okay.
And he got really pulled out of like either adversity or some kind of obscurity, and then was taken into a place where his dreams were fostered, or was given the dream.
Okay.
And then when he was given the dream, then he basically takes on that nature of either the thing that was from before and applies it to the dream, and then just bites on hard to that and doesn't let go. And so his even presence here at this tournament might be that he's looking at, you know, world champion, you know, in the professional arena. So his whole strength might be something that's not just a, whoa, was that a jab? It might be a strength of will thing where he's not even really thinking about this match as much, because the idea that he didn't enjoy the ending of it contradicts the idea of him being hungry.
Well, exactly.
So if he's hungry for something that goes past this, then I think that makes sense why he didn't enjoy it in the present.
That could be it. I could, and I love that as an explanation for the way he fights, but then also why he didn't seem happy about finishing this match. Because if this is just a stepping stone, then he basically sees it as, I just beat the crap out of this guy, and it doesn't really mean much, right?
Yeah.
The way I could see it being something different that I would be more interested in, I guess, is if they focused on the idea of him being the quiet soul. Because there's that contradiction there, right? That he has this, animalistic side to him where he destroys the person, right, and doesn't stop.
Right.
And then he feels bad about it, right? He's like, I did it again.
Okay.
Right? And they might not do this because they've already kind of done this with Mashiba, but this makes me think of someone that's doing it for someone else, right?
Oh, you think so?
Where it's that basically, yeah, exactly, where it's something that he is very good at. He does not enjoy it, but he's very, very good at it, and he's doing it on behalf of someone else. Because the biggest time when you will have someone go animalistic is not when they're fighting for themselves. It's when they're fighting for someone else.
I've got an idea.
It's the mama bear. It's Mashiba's sister that he needs to take care of and stuff, right?
I just realized what they've done, something that's kind of interesting in terms of family in this show. And they haven't hit upon this dynamic of family yet, is the brothers.
Dad. Oh.
They've done fathers, they've done mothers, and they've done sisters. They haven't done brothers yet.
All right.
Here's my thought here. Picture this. There's a fighter out there that's really good, but he's up there in the featherweight, like, world's high-level stuff like that. And he rendered Volg's brother inoperable of being able to fight. So anytime he basically, like, wants to win, he channels his frustration or what have you of that into the person he's fighting, and then he realizes, oh, right, you're not the person that I have that. I think that's too specific, so it has to be wrong.
Right. I feel like that's too specific, and it's also something where it's...
It contradicts the calm man thing.
It contradicts the calm man thing a bit too much. It could be it, right? They could do something like that.
They just haven't done brothers yet,
right? Because because I feel like that's a reason why he would go into the animal side.
Sure,
but given how he was when he came out of the animal side, I don't think that would be something that he would be. I don't think he would be able to hold on to that kind of long lasting, like, bitter hatred or want for vengeance against someone. And maybe this is just that I'm kind of typecasting him, but I would really love to see them do that calm warrior kind of a thing, because there's so much you can do with that. There's so much.
There is some aspect of it where we might be trying to drag a tragic backstory into this, where actually the thing about him is that he enjoys basically the honed aspect of his own physical body into perfection,
and he enjoys it a bit too much, and then
when he lets himself go a little bit, he relapses back and goes, crap, I got too into it. So in some ways he can't enjoy this, because if he does, he goes into animal mode. So he's caught in this weird balancing act where he's like, I have to I have to do well, but I can't enjoy this so much that I end up being basically what I'm not. Like, I'm a man of, like, honor. I am a man of a code, and I have specific things that I have to, hold on to there.
Because what they've set up here is this amazing contradiction, right? And it's a very simple contradiction, but I feel like the reason that this whole idea ends up being powerful when it's done is because you're giving the person a reason to not want to be here, right?
Sure.
And you are also giving them a reason why they have to be here, right? So it's not just something that makes them hold back, but it's also something but you have another thing that also pushes them forward. So it's that whole idea of they can't let anyone get in their way, but at the same time,
what do you think your sport is? Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Volg Zangief. What?
Just have to say this, because this deserves special mention. As amazing as Volg is, Volg Zangief. Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited to get to his fight. Takamura singing the champion.
Yes.
And everyone else eventually joining in.
Just going nuts.
That was amazing. I didn't know I wanted it.
on a GIF right now. Right. That is, like, so good.
I almost didn't believe that it was happening when I saw it, especially the part, because, like, when they're all doing the same motion, it's like, aha, good joke, right?
Yeah.
But then it's like 20 songs in, they've done this song 20 times.
And now they're doing completely
different things. It's like, wow. Yeah. Wow, that's amazing. I love it. One, it's also like, you took some creativity to show all the different things that they're doing at the same time, right?
Yeah.
But oh man,
it's so beautiful.
That was wonderful.
So
because
I drew the connection to the RPG, like random side quests where they have the characters just do goofy, funny stuff. I don't want to spoil The Witcher 3 for you.
Oh, okay.
But there's a side quest, and it's more of like a main quest, story quest thing. But you can just ignore it if you don't choose a certain story, like a certain conversation choice thread or what have you. And it's this whole like segue thing of basically some main characters just goofing off. And I don't want to spoil it, but this felt like that in all the right ways, in all the same perfect ways. And it's just like, oh my God, yes, the comedy, the brilliance, just seeing everyone unhinged and being ridiculous. It's so perfect. So well done, well done.
One of my favorite memories from D&D was a point when the party did a triple polymorph to turn half the party into T-Rexes.
Oh my God!
To fight the barbarian. It was hilarious. It was great. It was wonderful.
So you're PvPing someone from your own party.
Oh yeah.
And
it was also the Hot Springs episode.
Oh my God! So you're just goofing off, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you wouldn't like let the T-Rexes just eat the guy? Or
no, because they're still themselves just as T-Rexes. Or no, sorry, the person wasn't the barbarian, but they took a thing so that they had like double proficiency in athletics, so they actually were able to grapple with the T-Rexes. It was wonderful.
Of course, they were able to grapple with T-Rexes. T-Rexes are like, yeah, grapple you, yeah,
chomp. But yeah, so that whole bit there, it was because the thing is that with Ippo, I feel like there aren't too many surprises, and when I'm surprised, it's more of just at being surprised again at the amazing execution of the things that I'm expecting from the show, right?
Right.
But that
surprised me too.
That genuinely, truly surprised me.
It kept going.
And it kept going. It kept getting better because I was like, okay, yeah, Takamura, this is his thing. But it's like, no. They're all getting it out as a way to just
I thought it would stop with the Three Stooges all being themselves. And then Ippo realizes, I could use a little bit of a de-stressor as well. Right. And he jumps into it.
And then they take it further to that ridiculousness that they did. Like, oh man.
In some ways, though, I'm going to make this sad all of a sudden here. But the reason why Yamada didn't join in was because he realized, oh, yeah, this is their family, and I'm a part of that family here. But in some ways, maybe he doesn't think he deserves to celebrate like that. Or maybe he's still a little
the outsider looking in.
He's still an outsider in some in some ways.
And so, it could also be that he didn't have the overwhelming need to do something like that because he hadn't just fought in a match. But yeah.
Definitely.
Yep.
But what I find interesting is that it might also have been a thing of where he gets to look back, kind of look at them all.
And remember it.
And, just observe from his perspective and see that these goobers are his family.
Sure.
Like, they kind of, they kind of chose me in a way as well, in the same way that I kind of chose to be here. Like the fact that I'm still here, and they've continued to help me and do these little things here and there. It's great. Like the idea of just that, Takamura and Yamada get to sit next to each other as they're, watching the match and everything like that. And Takamura's not giving him any, crap or anything like that. They're just like, oh yeah, like let's get into it. Yeah. So,
it's good stuff.
It's good stuff. So y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there. You can watch full-length reactions there. And all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us about anime, stories in general. You can get involved with the community there. There's events and all kinds of stuff like that. And you can also talk with Jacob about his book.
Yes, my sci-fi novel, Battle Lines, is still available for order on Amazon. The link is in the description below, so go check it out, leave a review, let people know what you think.
Yeah, so if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.